SoundHound. Now we talk
Release the hounds!
We got voice AI. If you want volatility, and I don't mean that to be funny or anything. If you want volatility, though, this is your stock, because the movements that they've made this year, Mark, are absolutely extraordinary. We were talking about that earlier when you brought up Micron. And I look at this one. This one has been all over the place. But of late, it's been going up, 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 up. Today, went up, up. And then all of a sudden, we started to see a little bit of a pullback. Why was it going up? Well, Dan Ives was out there talking about he had a price target of 10. Now he's got a price target of 22. That certainly did shake things up a little bit. The stock got all the way up. It opened around 22. It got all the way up just short of 24. Last I looked just minutes ago, it was trading in the 19s. Now, the market cap to start off the year, $500 million. Where is it now? Well, it hit $7 billion. That's the kind of moves that you see, and you just go, my gosh, 23% short interest. So some of these moves to the upside get exaggerated because those shorts start getting pretty nervous, and they are chasing SoundHound. Really interesting, extremely volatile. This is not for everybody. So you got to know what you're doing when you're part of this, because this is a stock that was in the very, very low single digits, and then look at where it is now. Incredible run, but that doesn't mean it's easy. It just means that you've got to be patient, and you've also got to understand when you want to hold them, when you want to fold them.
Yeah, for sure. Look, this is definitely one that's like one of those, extreme roller coasters. If you buy the ticket, strap in and close your eyes. But at the end of the day, Pete, this thing's up 800% on a year-to-date basis. And that chart, is there volatility along the way? Sure is, but that chart just continues to go. Look at that. That thing just continues to go up and to the right. This is a name that made it into our Market Rebellion Rebel AI Darlings portfolio. It's one we talked about. We started covering this thing, I think, back in July or August. We talked about it at 10X Wealth. We talked about it at Rebel Mastermind. We talked about it on the Celebrity Cruise 10 days ago, which, boy, I still wish we were on that. And we've had unusual in this along the way. We've had unusual. We've been able to share with our viewers and with the Rebel Nation. Take a look at that. Producer Justin popping it up on the screen. And one thing I want to just point out here, Pete, because this is where I really get excited about what we are developing here at Market Rebellion. As many of the viewers know, we have launched something called the Rebel Squeeze Play with the great Jeff Garbaz. And Jeff, when I saw what was happening in the stock a couple days ago, I pinged him and I said, Jeff, do your short squeeze voodoo on this. Tell me what you think's going on here. How much short interest is there? How is it performed? What should we expect? Do you think the shorts are actually done and clearing the decks for further upside to the stock? I asked them that question on Monday. I asked them that question on Tuesday. We came out with a note, gave some of that indication, said, yeah, there is still some shorts in there, but most of it's been cleared out. We see runway for further upside. We put that note out. We put it out through the Rebel Roundup and to people in the short squeeze service. The stock was up 24% on Wednesday. 24%. So if you followed that unusual and you got that additional validity from Jeff in the Rebel Squeeze Play and you put that trade on, man, you got a few more presents under your tree. And I'm really proud and happy to deliver that. Shout out to Jeff and the team behind the Rebel Squeeze Play. If you have not checked that out yet, folks, I encourage you to do so. Go to marketrebellion.com/get started to learn more.
And we talk about that all the time here on the Rebel's Edge. We talk about the shorts and, in fact, about the squeezes and all the things that can happen during some of those. You got to remember this, too, and then I'll jump up to our next stock. But you better be disciplined. You have to have targets. You have to have whatever it is that works for you, but a discipline of how do you actually react to that? Because the worst thing you can feel in the world is seeing something that just flies to the upside, you do nothing, and then it pulls all the way back. You need to have some sort of a style that you're going to take on that's going to give you the discipline to make at least some of the moves something that you maybe put something in your back pocket on the way up.